Okay, welcome back to the Blackwell Legacy. I am at a loss for the most part for how to get to our next steps, but we discovered that we could go talk to Nishanti, so I guess we'll find out what this is about.
Let me guess, you're hungry again?
You really are feeding him every
Go get
a
it.
treat every 30 seconds, huh? I guess we can only interact with Nishanti. Okay.
So, how are you?
Oh, I'm just fine. Right, Moti? Aren't we just fine?
Thanks again for helping me out earlier. I'd probably be sleeping in a hotel tonight if it weren't for you.
Oh, didn't you hear? The strike's over.
Really?
Of course it
only lasted
is.
a few hours according to the report on the radio.
I suppose that's irony.
I suppose so.
So, you play the flute, huh?
Yes, I play the flute. It's called a bansuri. What about you? Do you play an instrument?
Me? No, I can hardly play the kazoo.
Let's see. You strike me as being creatively inclined. Are you a painter? A writer?
Well, I'm trying to be a writer.
I knew it. Anything published?
Nothing really, aside from book reviews in the Village Eye.
Village Eye? You mean that little paper they sell at the stand?
You've read it?
I've seen it around, but I've never actually read it. Perhaps I will the next time I see it.
That dog is adorable.
Moti? He's spoiled rotten, but he's good company. He's taken quite a shine to you, that's for sure.
Huh. Yeah, usually I'm not good with animals.
You never had a childhood pet?
A pet? No, I had a teddy bear.
Well, you probably had the right idea. Moti's a little thing, but you wouldn't know it from the amount he eats.
He's very active, it seems.
Yes, that probably explains it. See that box of biscuits? I buy a new one every 2 days. Moti doesn't have a stomach. He has a black hole that sucks in food. Feel free to give him one if you like.
Okay.
You have a very nice apartment.
Thank you. A bit small, but that's New York for you.
You seem very friendly with the people in this building.
Well, I didn't grow up here. I didn't realize it was taboo to chat with neighbors.
Well, it's not taboo exactly, it's just...
Oh, I know, just one of those unspoken things. I've found that most people are pretty friendly, though, once you take the first step. People have their defenses up most of the time. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it is a very New York thing. It depends where you are. I mean, New York City in particular, but a lot of the Eastern Seaboard can kind of be like that. Well, the more urban parts of the Eastern Seaboard, I guess. It can be a very kind of like standoffish kind of place. People don't seem that friendly, but like, you know, it's also the kind of thing where you can often easily strike up conversation with people without having like any of the what's the phrase I'm looking for? I don't know, the small talk, you know? Just lean over to whoever's next to you and just start chatting, if you're so inclined. People, you know, I think it's also something about being in a big city is that there's the barriers to being in somebody else's business are kind of lower. Everybody's just kind of used to it a little bit more. But it also means, you know, people getting their mental and emotional and physical space is also at a premium.
Why do you play the flute in the park?
It's a place to go, I suppose. I was walking there one day and I had the bansuri with me, so I started playing. Next thing I knew, I had a bunch of people around me. So I go there as often as I can now. It gets me out of this stuffy apartment. And I admit, I like the attention. Plus, Moti loves the dog run there. Well, he did until they closed it down.
Why did they close down the dog run? It seemed okay to me.
Nobody really knows. It started about a week ago. Dogs started howling, running around like maniacs, acting strange. Some even hurled themselves at the fence door trying to get out. They say it's some kind of high-frequency wave that's caused by electric cables or something. Some high-pitched sound that the dogs can hear, but we can't. But I know better.
You know better.
Definitely. I noticed these things. I could tell that things weren't quite right. Something in the air. It's not a high-pitched noise. That would only cause a dog pain. This was more than pain. The dogs were scared.
What was there to be scared of?
I have no idea, but I know what I sensed, just like you did.
Me?
You sensed it. Don't think I didn't notice.
I didn't sense anything.
Well, perhaps. Maybe I'm just spouting nonsense.
Interesting. So this really feels like I was supposed to have this discussion with her before I met Joey. Actually, is that possible? Because as soon as... I know I would have had to meet Joey, right? Because the order of operations was she came back home with me, then I went into my apartment, then I passed out? Was that it? So I guess... But still... Now I've forgotten. Hold on. I'm actually going to look at this real quick. No, okay, yeah, I could have, so it would have been, if I could have gone and talked to her directly after coming home and before going to the dorm the first time, which feels like it would have been the most, like, narratively appropriate time to have this discussion with her.
You said yesterday that you sense things.
Yes?
Could you tell me more about that?
Well, I'm not psychic or anything, if that's what you mean. I'm just observant. Anyone could tell something was wrong if they kept their eyes open. Speaking of which, care to tell me what's wrong?
What do you mean?
You look ill at ease, uncomfortable. The way your eyes keep moving back and forth. Is everything all right?
Say you're fine, kid.
I'm fine.
Yep, everything's just dandy.
Just dandy.
And could you stop looking at me? I mean, I know it's hard.
I see. Well, I'm here if you need me.
I mean, I feel like it would have been less conspicuous to say, like, oh, my boss gave me an unpleasant research to go do.
Could I try feeding the dog?
Sure, here, take one. I have plenty. Go ahead and feed him. He's always hungry.
Apparently,
Well, take care, Rosa. Come back whenever you'd like.
Well, is that the dog biscuits, or what is something?
Come on, boy. Hi, dog.
His name is Moti.
Right, Moti. There's nothing to be afraid of, I hope. What do I do now?
Just say, go get it. He'll do the rest.
Go get it. There's nothing to be afraid of, I hope. See ya.
Okay, then.
Someone wants a treat, eh?
Immediately goes for another one, okay.
Go get it.
It's kind of awkward because I am locked into this animation until they're done, and it does just play on a loop. Okay. Guess we'll say goodbye. It's kind of awkward to just let myself out of the apartment without actually saying anything to her, but alright.
So, dogs can see you, huh?
Dogs, cats, birds, any dumb animal.
So what does that make?
I don't know. A gerbil? You kind of look like a gerbil.
Shut up.
Okay, that really hasn't led us to any new ideas.
Judging from the photo Kelly gave me, Susan and Allie were close friends. I don't see what one Adrian lives a few doors down from Joanne in the NYU dorm. He's the resident assistant for the floor. Adrian lives a few doors. Allie was one of Joanne, and just like Joanne, Allie is dead. Susan was one of Joanne's friends.
No note about being unable to see her, though.
There is obviously a connection between... Joanne's friend Susan has some connection with a guy named Alexander Davenport. Maybe there's a connection, but I can't see it.
I don't know. She just, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but Kelly seemed just standoffish about that.
Whoever Alexander Davenport is, Susan must like him a lot. He's either a boyfriend or something close to it.
But Allie also sort of kind of mentioned him.
Could Alexander Davenport have killed Allie?
Maybe, but that's not a connection, right?
Maybe there's a connection. Joanne's friend Susan has some connection with the... I wonder if this Alexander Davenport person has any connection to Joanne's suicide.
We don't have any more connections between...
The school thought that Adrian was a girl because of his name. Alex could also be a girl's name. I wonder.
You gotta be kidding me. That was the reason Adrian was still on the list? Was so I could convert his name into Alex instead of Alexander? It was very insistent that Alexander was...
Let's
Fuck
not
off.
Unless...
Get out of the way. I'm trying to go in the elevator. Is that the reason? Was that the whole thing, that I needed to be Alex instead of Alexander? I had to connect Adrian to it. There's no reason to do that.
I'd like... Oh, that...
Please
Oh,
tell me
really?
this isn't
Well,
it.
Let's check then. What was your name again?
Because if she didn't put Alexander Davenport on the list, why would Alex Davenport be on the list? And why would this guard care?
My name is Alex Davenport.
Huh. Your name is on the list.
Can I go in now?
Sure.
What?
I'll notify the nurse that you're coming. She'll take you in.
Thanks.
I mean, I guess I didn't ask because it was Alexander, but I couldn't have tried being Alex?
Alexander?
No. I'm sorry.
Where's Alexander?
Okay, I don't... I had to do the chicken and the pulley puzzle, and I don't like it, but whatever.
He's not here.
They told me he was coming.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
It's okay. He doesn't want to see me anyway. Who are you?
My name is Rosangela. I'd like to talk to you if that's okay.
Are you a doctor?
No, I'm not a doctor, but I'd still like to talk to you if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you feeling?
Fine.
That's all.
Yeah, I'm fine. Whatever.
Oh, we just skipped straight. Okay.
I'd like to talk to you about your friend Joanne.
You know Joanne?
Sort of.
What about her?
Can you tell me about her?
She's Joanne. That's all.
Do you know Joanne's roommate Kelly?
Yeah, sorta. Why?
Oh, no reason. Do you know what happened to Allie?
Yeah.
Do you know why she did it?
No.
Wait, we don't know what happened to Allie. I think the assumption is that Allie also committed suicide, but that we don't have any evidence for that other than she has a ghost.
Susan, can you tell me why you're here? What happened?
Nothing. Just nothing.
Susan, can you listen to me? You're not crazy. I know what happened. You summoned the deacon with a Ouija board.
No, that didn't really happen.
Susan, you don't have to pretend. I believe you.
You do?
Whatever happened, I believe you.
He still comes to me. The drugs keep him away during the day, but when I sleep, he enters my head and he won't stop screaming. I thought I was crazy, but Joanne and Allie, how could it happen to all three of us? It's impossible.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
The deacon is real?
I believe so, yes.
Are you here to help me?
I'm going to try.
Thank God. I was ready to die here, but
I know. Can I ask you some questions about what happened?
sure. Ask whatever you want.
I could have sworn that the name the Deacon came up in one of the other games, but I must be mistaken, because this sounds like some other ghost that's haunting them. Okay. I don't want to lead with her. Well, she's going to have to find out.
Do you know why Joanne killed herself?
Yes, the deacon. He got in our heads.
Wait,
His voice
you
keeps
do know.
repeating, babbling. Nothing shuts him up. Just keeps going. I just wanted quiet. Peace and quiet. That's why Joanne jumped off the roof. She was willing to give anything to just keep him quiet. Even her life.
how long have you been here, Susan? Didn't Joanne only commit suicide like a day ago? Did you attempt at the same time or after? You must have if you know about it.
Can you tell me anything about Alex?
Alex was my boyfriend, I guess. But since I came here, he won't see me anymore. Just as well. The jerk.
Can you tell me...
We had a thing. It's done now.
Can you tell me...
Nothing important. He's just some guy. We had a thing. It's done now.
So what happened to you, Susan? What did the deacon do to you?
The same thing he did to the others. Got into my head and just wouldn't keep quiet. It was just so noisy inside my head. I had to do something. I saw the speeding taxi, and I just... Well, you know. Here I am.
Okay.
Were you hurt?
No. The driver hit the brakes in time. Taxi missed me completely. Then the stupid cop on the corner dragged me here. Can't even kill myself right.
Oh, so you're not even wounded. You're just under supervision because you attempted. Interesting. I was under the impression, well, one, we didn't know up to this point that it was a taxi. I had assumed it was some more direct route. But I guess that makes more sense since she's in the psych hospital and not the regular hospital, because if she was actually like wounded or poisoned or something like that, then she'd probably be in the normal hospital, but under more strict supervision. Is there anything else to talk about? Did we hit everything?
Can you tell me...
Joanne wanted to save the world, but she couldn't even save her friends. After Allie went, Joanne couldn't take it. She blames herself, but it's not her fault. I don't blame her for it. Any of it. It was only luck that I ended up here and didn't die.
Can you tell me...
Not really. I miss her though. Her door was always open. She had such a creative mind. She wrote poems about us. Silly, stupid things.
And that sounds like that's maybe what Allie is repeating now.
What else can you tell me about Joanne?
Nothing really. She was a good friend.
Can you tell me again why Joanne killed herself?
For quiet. The deacon's voice inside her head. In the end, we'd give anything to silence it. Even our lives.
I mean, it's a really dark thing to... I mean, all of this is very dark, but especially if let's imagine it's not the supernatural element and you and people you know all experience a shared trauma that is so awful that one of you decides to end it. Yeah, I could understand there, especially if you're, if you're like 18, the kind of psychological pressure to not be the sole survivor. So it would kind of, in a way, make sense if you already saw your friends go. Like, not trying to legitimize her behavior or anything, but trying to get inside the mind of somebody who's in this case. If you all shared in that horrible experience and the other two had already gone, even if you didn't have that in your mind, then a combination of like social pressure or survivorship guilt and like now just straight up losing friends, that's a lot of pressure that would probably drive you to do bad things as well, or at least a contributing factor.
Was Kelly involved in any of this?
Kelly? Joanne's roommate?
Yeah.
No. She always left when we came over. She didn't like us much. But that's okay. We didn't like her either.
Okay.
Can you tell me about Allie?
Allie. Oh, I miss her so much. The sweetest, funniest person in the world. You couldn't help but smile with her around. She was always dragging us out on some adventure. She was so different. Every other girl had pictures of boys on their walls. She had pictures of dogs. She loved dogs. She was studying to be a vet to take care of them, and now she can't. She was the first of us to go. Why is that? How come the strongest of us was the first to break down?
Because often the people who project the strongest personalities are not psychologically the most resilient. Oh. Allie was moved on the list. That's interesting.
We've already established this. I don't need to bring it up again.
Okay.
Can you tell me again what happened to you?
Same thing that happened to my friends. I tried to kill myself, but I didn't do it right, and now I'm here.
Can you tell me anything else about Allie?
No. Only that wherever she is, I hope there are dogs around.
Can you
No.
I have to go now, Susan, but I'll come back to check on you again.
Do we have to take Moti to the dog park or something? We still need
Look,
a...
Joey, it's starting to get dark.
Yeah, I can see that. Was it the darkness that gave it away?
I'm just saying.
Oh, that's like the first sign that we ever have that Joey interferes with electrical signals. Assuming that is it. Yeah, that looks like it. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. They don't even say anything about it. That's so interesting. Alright, I don't know if the fuse box is just a red herring or what. I guess we can... Okay, we really don't need the music sting like this.
Let's talk to that ghost again, Joey.
I don't know, do
Yeah,
we have
sure.
enough to try and get a hold of her now? Or do we
Hey
need...
there. Remember me?
No. Maybe.
Okay.
Do you know anyone named...
Anna wasn't a
Can you tell me anything else about Susan?
little lady won't say much.
Can you tell me anything about yourself, Allie?
Allie Montego is storing some excuses.
Okay.
Do you...
Joanne. She's even though they help.
This is all the same.
Did you summon something with a...
Did I?
That's...
I'll never.
And
Because.
the D... I...
Okay.
Don't worry. Look,
Clearly we don't have anything new here.
This place always looked so...
It's the same as ever, babe. Just instead of a living person in there, there's a dead one. The sooner you think of us ghosts as normal, the better.
Could Alexander...
No.
Whoever Alexander Davenport is...
Oh, that
Susan
music's
must like him
getting
a lot.
louder.
He's either a boyfriend or something.
Okay, we already knew about that. I don't know what else. We don't have a lot of places we can go. And it being night again makes me think we're not just supposed to go home, but maybe we are? We can apparently bother her at night
Come
too.
in.
Can we ask to take Moti out?
Look, Moti, our neighbors come to visit us again. Come in, come in. Moti.
just one moment.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
I'm at a loss. He never acts like this. Never.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Well, I take...
Come back.
Come here, boy.
Do I have a new interaction or anything?
There's nothing to be I hope. See ya.
Seems like not. I could get another treat, but I don't think that's gonna do anything for me.
Did you see the look on that dumb mutt's face? I thought he was gonna wet himself.
Kind of mean, Joey. Gonna be honest. Okay.
I already. Susan Lee. And now it doesn't. That's two. Whoever the.
Apparently that's not it. Do I need to have... I can no longer go back to the dorm, right? So it's only here, the park, and Bellevue. I don't have the... whatever the special item... Because we talked about a special item that we need to dismiss a ghost,
Hey,
right?
Joey.
Or something. Some piece of personal information or...
How do we help a ghost move on?
With my... I give you...
You don't
Not
come
this
in-
one, the
that's
other, this.
Remind me. How do we convince ghosts that they're dead?
Like I said, we need to find something that has personal significance to them. Like an object, a piece of information, or even another person.
What else can we do to...
The photo...
Okay, I don't think we have any leads on how to get any of that.
Can you tell me more about Auntie Lauren?
I guess... What do you want?
I don't know. Tell me about a case you went on.
It was a long time ago, but I do remember one. There was this brownstone down in Brooklyn, one of those fancy houses that got converted into apartments. The residents kept complaining of weird noises and bad dreams. Your aunt and I heard about it and went over there. Turns out, these two little boys had been locked in a basement closet over 30 years beforehand. The door was paved over. Nobody knew it was even there. Those two little ghosts had been crying in the dark for 30 years until we came along.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that was a messy one.
How did you save them?
We did some snooping, found the grandmother, brought her to the house. The boys calmed down and we took care of the rest.
So you saved them.
Yeah, we had no choice, did we?
Which sort of makes me feel like we need to get Susan out of the hospital to go help Allie move on. But I don't know how we do that. Also, does Joanne have a ghost? It's kind of weird how we went from Joanne offed herself, but we met a completely different ghost who was related to her.
Do you remember when that picture was taken?
Picture.
Yeah, the one on the TV.
Oh, the Brooklyn Bridge picture. You don't remember?
I was 5 years old.
Right. You tend to forget stuff like that when you're... well, when you're me.
So what about the picture?
Oh, it was just one of your aunt's little field trips. One of many, I hasten to add. She wanted to take you all over the damn city, and I could do nothing but tag along.
Really?
Yeah, I knew it was a bad idea.
Why's that?
Just leave it.
But
Shut your mouth, kid, you're attracting flies. We'll talk about this later. Maybe.
Okay.
I'd like to talk about my grandmother again.
I'll be frank, kid. She may have hated me, but I hated her even more. Hated her. The whole 7 months I was with her, she spent the whole time pretending I
Only
wasn't
7
there.
months,
Can you
wow.
believe that?
You're
Okay.
hard to ignore, Joey.
Tell me about it. And I did everything I could to get her attention. I'd yell in her ear, I'd get right up in her face. She knew I was there, and I knew she knew. But she just ignored me all the same.
Well, you can hardly blame her.
You are pretty
Don't lecture me,
abrasive.
dollface. I did what I had to.
Had to. You could have.
Could have done what? Look, I'm done talking about that old bat. Maybe we'll talk more later, but not now.
You're pretty abrasive, Joey, and if you just pester somebody instead of, I don't know, being nice, after months and months even begging maybe, trying to convince her that you're not a malicious spirit and she's not crazy, anything. I assume 7 months means that's how long from when he first appeared to when she was committed, because then it was another 20 years before Lauren got her, right? Or have I started to mix up the timelines? I think that's right? And then it was another wait, how much time was it? It was 25 from when Lauren had her, or Lauren had him, to when Lauren died. Wait a minute, that might not quite be right. No, it was more than 25 years because, right, and that would make more sense if it's more than 25 years, because 25 years is what he said how long he was in Bellevue with her. But as we already know, prior to that, they had a working relationship, presumably before she was eventually attacked by Madeline. But we don't have the greatest sense of exactly how long that was. It seems like it was a meaningful amount of time though.
I'd like to.
Don't you
destroy.
Yeah, I got enough of that from your aunt.
Hey,
Oh, shut up. You Blackwells and your goddamn self-pity. All I hear is, poor us, poor us. I'm sick of it. Ever think about what it was like for me? 1 minute I was breathing, and the next, pow, dead. I was a ghost, forced to haunt a complete stranger. I had no idea what was going on. You'd think that someone up there would have told me what to do, but no. I was dead, cold, alone, and scared out of my mind. Nobody could see me. Nobody could hear me. Nobody except old Patty Cakes Blackwell, and she didn't want to admit I was there. So don't you dare lecture me, sweetheart. You don't know from nothing. Forget it. Let's just concentrate on the case.
So is that implying that the time between when Joey first showed up after his shop was shot up and when there's a lot of time between then and when Patty got him, and apparently he has no memory, which I believe I did complain about that when we were talking about Epiphany, how they never really resolved the end point of the brief narrative they had there with Madeline and the other person, because that's not Patricia.
let's talk some more about Auntie Lauren.
Like I said, kid, later. We've got stuff to...
All right.
I'd like to talk about.
I said we'll talk... Now we got...
Okay, we've blown these. Okay.
So the ghost's name is Allie,
Looks like it.
and she's trapped in the dog run at Washington Square Park,
That's where she is.
and we have to save her.
Yep.
Is this going to be a typical day from now on?
You'll look back on this as one of the normal ones.
I don't suppose.
Nope.
Okay, I'm
think
out of
I've heard
ideas
enough. Yeah, let's go.
here. Again, we don't have many other places to go. I don't think, even if we could get Moti, I don't think that's the thing that will let us get Allie out of her funk. So I presume we have to go back to the hospital because that's the only
Yeah.
place left, right? I'm missing something there. I think I exhausted all the dialogue. Do I have to mess with the fuse box?
You need a key.
That seems conspicuous that they're suddenly doing that. Okay. We'll figure out what this is next time.